Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you can click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. Man, look at that 240 crying all on the ground. Look at there, a Volvo elevator. Wow, got an old joint in there in the middle. I know it's running. That bell is actually turning fast. Here we go, folks, back to work on this all-wheel drive V70. We're going to kick it off by doing the timing belt and then probably some suspension stuff and going from there. From down below, I guessed on these timing marks, and man, they are dead on. I'm almost getting good at this. Also, I don't see no oil in here. There was oil in here before. We were believing that the cam seals might have been leaking, but I think that was coming up from the top cover and this oil cap leaking into that cylinder head area. There's a little bit of moisture back here on this cam seal. We'll probably do both cam seals since we got some moisture on there and they look like aftermarket seals. That one just looks a little bit moist. Since these look like aftermarket seals, we're going to go ahead and replace these cam seals. So I'm going to break these sprockets loose, take this stuff off the top. I got the cam sprockets off, and I couldn't get the cam seal puller tool in there until I pushed a mark in it with a screwdriver. So I pushed the screwdriver in there. I got the tool set up, I hooked it in there, and we're going to push it, wedge it against there, and see if it pulls that seal out. It pulled it out. How about that? Let's see what brand it is. Huh, this is a Volvo seal. Interesting. It has a number on here. Maybe this other one is a Volvo seal too. That's a Volvo seal, but it's a little damp. Again, I don't know if it got damp because of the oil pulling in here from there or what, but we're going to go ahead and replace it since we are in here doing the timing belt job. To get the tool in there, I take a flat screwdriver like this. I wedge it under the seal, kind of wiggle it around a little bit. Give me some room to get in there on the seal. Be careful you don't damage the cam, so you want to slide it in straight and pry up on it. Then you take your tool and you find that mark you had and you spin that thing in there Might have to take 2 hands. Get it in there like that. As you can see, it is in under there. Then you loosen this and put it on the head somewhere where it's a leverage point, and then you just push on it and the seal comes out. Put a rag under there, catch any oil, and you're good to go. It's out. Volvo gasket for the win. I got a piece there and a piece there. I will say, I had a hard time getting this pump off of the block. Somebody's using crappy coolant. I've never seen all that kind of calcium buildup stuff and that rust inside of a Volvo before, and this is not the Volvo coolant. So I don't know what's going on with that, but let me press on. Alright, I got all the major pieces. I got a piece here, a piece there, and a piece there. Now I need to brush that up and put the new pump on. And here's this mount, torn and blown out a little bit. It's got this clip that holds it to this lower bracket. So you take this lower bracket and put it on the new mount. Yeah, that was a mess, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean this off, put the new mount on there. Back from lunch break. We got this mount almost in. Gray put the bolts in the water pump. And we're gonna put this timing belt on and keep moving forward. We got to do an axle on the other side and the axle seal. So we're gonna do the strut on the other side. I need to see if I got a screw for this. Stop that thing from floating around. All the timing stuff is done. Now we're getting ready to go over here and pop this axle out, so we could see if this is leaking. But I'm gonna lower it just to make sure we don't have a cam seal leak. He thinks this axle seal is leaking. It's got a lot of oil down here and it does look wet up there. We'll replace it anyway, then we'll check for a cam seal leak. Man, I hit that with Henrietta. That was noisy. But also, this rotor's turning too, so I need to find a screw for that. Let me go find these screws. I see this was loose, bouncing around, so that's all jacked up. I gotta try to fix that. Put these screws back in here. Let me get this axle out. I'm gonna take this strut stuff loose and probably replace the strut while I'm at it. Not sure how this ABS sensor was on here because the bracket is loose. They should have put it in there or in here. Not sure why they tried to put that bracket on there too. And it wasn't secure in here. So I unplugged that and I noticed the boot on this link is bad, so that's going to go bad soon. Let me see if that'll come loose. Beautiful. Man, that thing is tracking incredible. Alright, we're going to try to get some coolant in here and call it a night. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.